Good evening, everybody. It's time once again for another Halloween reading. This one's going to come to you from the Jungle Book called Shadow in the Jungle. It was a sunny afternoon in the jungle. The Dawn Patrol was on their afternoon march. Colonel Hoppy marched in front of the line. His son brought up the rear. Hump, 2, 3, 4, the elephants chanted. The patrol marched through a row of flowers, trees. Colonel Hoppy trunk began to twitch and then wiggle. Then, achoo! Colonel sneezed, jerking backwards. He bumped into the elephant behind him. The elephants bumped into the next elephant, that elephant into the one behind him. The elephants kept bumping into each other until, bam! The last elephant bumped into Hoppy's son. The little elephant thumped backwards into a large hole in the ground. Thump! The baby elephant landed in a heap. He blinked his eyelids and looked around. He was in a cave. Spiders and strange bugs skittered up the wall and across the floor. For now, the wind whipped eerily through several dark tunnels. Elephants didn't know which way to go. He couldn't be sure any of the tunnels would lead him out of the cave. They all looked scary. Help! He cried. The elephant's voice echoed through the cave, but the Dawn Patrol had already marched on. They didn't hear the elephant call for help. Across the jungle, Shere Khan's ears twitched at the sound of the crying, helpless animal. The tiger purred in his deep voice. Music to my ears. Shere Khan swiftly made his way towards the sound. His padded feet moved silently across the jungle floor. Hanging in a nearby tree, the monkeys heard the elephant call for help too. What's that? The first monkey asked. Let's go see, the second monkey said. The monkeys swung from branch to branch, heading towards the noise. But they stopped when they saw Shere Khan. Never mind, the third monkey whispered nervously. Let's get out of here. On the ground below, Mowgli and Baloo were having fun rolling down the hill. Hey! Mowgli called out as the monkeys swung past. What's the hurry? The monkeys stopped. We didn't hear anything, the first monkey shouted. We didn't see anything either, the second monkey yelled. That's right, said the third monkey. We definitely did not hear a little elephant call out for help, and Shere Khan's making his way towards the sound. Mowgli jumped up. The little elephant, Hoppy's son, he is in trouble. Which way did you not hear the little elephant call for help? Baloo asked. The monkeys all pointed over their shoulders, and Baloo and Mowgli ran in the help and off to help their little friend. Meanwhile, back in the cave, the lights were beginning to fade. The poor elephant, baby elephant, stared at the tunnel. Pop will come from me, he told himself, settling down to wait. I'm sure the Dawn Patrol will be here any minute to rescue me. The little elephant shivered. A strange feeling had come over him, feeling he was not alone in the cave anymore. Hello, he called out, his voice shaky. Is someone there? Suddenly two large yellow eyes appeared in one of the dark tunnels. The little elephant froze with fear. Shere Khan stepped out into the darkness. Good afternoon, the tiger said, his eyes fixed on the tiny elephant. Mowgli and Baloo heard the elephant cry. They raced towards the sound as fast as they could. They soon came to the cave in the side of the rocky cliff. He must be in there, Mowgli said, starting forward, but Baloo stopped him. Look there, little buddy, the bear said. He pointed to some fresh paw prints leading into the cave. Tiger paws. We've got to do something, Mowgli said, determined to help his friend. He looked at the cave and saw the last rays of the setting sun starting to fade. Mowgli scratched his chin. I've got an idea, but I'll need your help. Inside the cave, Shere Khan grinned slyly at the elephant. Your father and his elephant patrol are quite fierce, the tiger murmured in his deep, soothing voice. But you, little one, are another story. You shall make quite a tasty morsel. The baby elephant gulped. What would his pop do now? You won't eat me, he said, trying to be brave as he could. Dawn Patrol will rescue me. Shere Khan shook his head. They are long gone, he said. And even if they were here, they do not scare me. Now let's finish this. Tiger moved forward and then stopped. Shadows had started to flicker on the wall. The little elephant saw Shere Khan's scared face, and he turned around. Men, the elephant cried. Men are men with torches. Nothing frightened Shere Khan more than men and his fire. The tiger growled. Our dinner engagement will have to wait, I'm afraid, he said, and with that he raced out of the cave. Hidden from sight, Mowgli and Baloo watched the frightened tiger sprint into the jungle. When they were sure Shere Khan was gone, Mowgli and Baloo stepped into the cave. Are you all right? Mowgli asked. Is that you, Mowgli? The elephant called. I'm fine. But how did you find me? We followed the sound of your cries into the cave, Mowgli said. The tunnel led us right here to you. Mowgli ran to his friends and hugged him. Don't worry about Shere Khan, he said. We got rid of him. But where are the men with torches? The elephant asked. Baloo held up some leaves. Just a little trick of light. The three friends set off through the tunnel and back into the jungle. They came out of the cave just in time to see the Dawn Patrol marching towards them. Pop! The elephant cried, running up to his father. I fell into a cave and Shere Khan almost got me, but Mowgli and Baloo saved me, the little elephant cried. Thank you both, Colonel Hoff, he said. I am in your debt, Mowgli grinned. That's what friends are for. And I hope you enjoyed this one tonight. Until we see each other again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.